Ahoy rum explorers, I'm Nia, I'm a rum enthusiast, and today we're exploring Foursquare's Indelible, or however you say it, Indelible. Something fancy like that, but super excited to review this. So today we're gonna go over some important facts about these expressions, exceptional cask selections. We're gonna talk about my RL Seal connection and the missed tour to Foursquare Distillery. So grab a drink and come plunder some rum with me. Got your drink? It's officially rum time. So again, today we're gonna review one of their newer releases. I know right now their newest one is Touchstone. Hopefully I can get my hands on this. But I do enjoy these rums, just as a heads up. But I'm not running to the liquor store to buy them. Not that I don't like them, but they're on the higher end of my budget, and I kind of want to make sure that I'm going to spend all this money and have something quite unique. Now, the reason why I decided to buy this bottle was because it's finished in something that I think I would quite enjoy, which we'll talk about in just a little. So a little bit of history about this distillery, if you're not familiar with Foursquare. They're out of Barbados, and they were actually a pretty old distillery, almost about the same age as Mount Gay, a little bit newer, but they actually ceased production until 1996, where Richard Seal actually started production and reopened the distillery again. Now, these specific expressions are handpicked by him. So these are handpicked by him, and their unique approaches to blending and maturation. So they're quite unique. The other thing that makes them so incredibly popular is that they're one of a kind and they're limited releases. Now, I haven't seen exact numbers from Foursquare, but they say that there's an estimate between 1,000 to 2,000 max in each different category of these expressions that are released. So it's not a lot, very limited. Now, regarding this specific bottle, it's a blend of one artisanal pot and one traditional twin column coffee still, and they're both made with molasses. Now, as far as the aging process, which is quite interesting, they start with 11 years in ex-bourbon, then they add another 5 years, and wait for it because this is my favorite, 5 years in ex-Zinfandel, which, by the way, this is like a new trend. Export Huishi, no longer interested in port. This is the new thing. If you're not familiar with rums finished in ex-Zinfandel, make sure you check our rum news, because we did talk about another distillery releasing a rum finished in ex-Zinfandel, which I also tried and I quite enjoyed. So check out that video. And then, wait, there's more. Another 6 years in another ex-bourbon barrels. Crazy, right? So let's move forward with the review. Let's wait for that precious pop. Ooh, that's a good one. Now, this is a plastic cork, which is okay. I do have my Rum Aroma training kit. I did not cheat this time, so don't judge me. I didn't get any notes or anything, but I definitely wanted to have it here just in case I start detecting something. But it'll be interesting to see the different notes. Let's start with this in the Glencairn. So excited for this one. Make sure you put in the comments down below if you've tried this one. The last one that I tried of the Foursquare exceptional cask was the Empery, and it was okay. I'll go ahead and put that card up above here as well, so you can check out that review. Okay, so we're gonna swizzle it a little bit. Check out those legs. There's like some micro beading on top. Let me see the nose. It definitely smells like a rum. Let me agitate this one a little bit too. So I am getting some sweeter notes. I'd say, like, I don't know, obviously it kind of smells like wine, like a Zinfandel, some stone fruit. I wouldn't say as sweet as caramel, but definitely something sweet like stone fruit or dried fruit. As far as the nose, not very complex, but excited. It smells quite delicious. So sweetness, dry fruits. Okay, let's start with the Glencairn. Cheers. Oh my God. A little bit of a hug, not too much. This is 48 ABV, 98 proof. Sorry, 96 proof. Definitely a different taste, but quite enjoyable. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I'm gonna take another sip. Again, on the second sip, I'm getting a little bit of a white pepper on the back. palate. Definitely some sweetness. I did do a little bit of a Kentucky chew, which is what we learned when we did the bourbon trail in Kentucky. So the Kentucky chew is when you put a spirit and you kind of aerate it inside your mouth. That's when I get the white peppery note. Quite enjoyable. Not too sweet finish. It does linger. I was expecting a lot of oiliness in the back of my palate, but there's not. Some sweetness. It definitely tastes like a different kind of rum, which is quite enjoyable. Really enjoying this one. I'm also kind of getting notes, kind of like a soda or pop. Just real quick here on the nose, which is different. I don't want to say root beer, but kind of like not Pepsi or Coke, just like a generic Coke. Yeah, I'm getting that kind of note. Very interesting. Now let's move forward with the neat. As you can see, I did some pirate pours today. Wow, the notes really pull through on this one finally. Jesus, I've had such a bad experience. Well, not bad experience, but you know what I mean. Like, it's been very muted on the neat glass. I don't know. I've been on the verge of just retiring this glass, to be honest. But I'm getting more of like oaky notes on this one. That's pretty much it. A lot more muted than the Glencairn. Definitely getting some molasses smells. Oh, gonna try it on the neat. Cheers. Still getting a little bit of a hug. Very smooth this way. What a great sipper, by the way. If you're an entry-level rum person and you can get your hands on this, if you're coming here from the bourbon or whiskey world, you're definitely gonna like this one. It's a true sipper. Very smooth. You get a little bit of that heat, hug. Not sweet at all, I would say. So this is a perfect one for you. If you're entry-level and you want to experiment with a sipping rum, definitely recommend this. Very smooth, not too hot. But you get those different notes from the Zinfandel, but it's not too overpowering. And I noticed it again, and I'm getting a little bit of herbal notes. I don't know, kind of like rosemary. Very faint though, not too strong. Quite amazing. But remember, these are my notes. I would love to hear your notes because these are personal notes. Remember, all these notes are suggestions, are what I'm detecting. That's the beauty of spirits. It's whatever your nose detects. Everybody's notes are valid because everybody's nose is different. So yeah, it just keeps on getting smoother and smoother and smoother. So I wanted to talk about my Richard Seal connection, which actually I just teased you. I don't have one, but if you are connected to them, I would love to connect with Richard Seal. His story and everything he's done for Barbados rum is so impressive. So if you know somebody, or even if you know him, please link us up. I would love to talk to him. And then as far as our Miss Tour, sadly, I did not tour this distillery when I was in Barbados. We were really pressed for time because remember, we went with the group of Romeliers. I do have a video of a really cool distillery coming up this Saturday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification so you're notified when that full tour video comes out. I partner with my friend and editor Mauro to fully edit that video. Very excited to put that out. We've been working on it for quite a while, so make sure you check that one out. But when we do go to Barbados again, I will definitely tour this distillery. So unfortunately, the guy that does his tours, he had a family emergency and we weren't able to attend. But trust me, I've been down all their YouTube rabbit holes and I've seen all the tours. It looks very impressive because it's an operating distillery that you tour through, which is really cool. Which is the same thing that you'll see in my video on Saturday. Full operating distillery. We wear hard hats. Yeah, I know. I was devastated too. I had to take off my pirate hat and put on a helmet. But yeah, so sadly we weren't able to tour. Now, as far as the rum type, this is going to be an aged rum. As far as the Gargano rum type classification system, this is gonna be a single blended rum. This is a pot and column blended rum. As far as the Royal Rum Society's classification code, I gave this a 4DM. So 4 because it's between 1 and 9 on this dry to sweet level. It's not very sweet, it's kind of in the middle. Actually a little bit less than the middle because it's not as sweet as I expected to. So again, highly recommending for people that are here from bourbon or whiskey. Then from bland to flavorful, I gave it a D, kind of going towards E, I would say, but for now I'll leave it as a D because it is quite flavorful. There's a beautiful palate in there that lingers quite a bit, but I'd say it's missing like a beginning palate is what I would call it. So like at the beginning it just kind of tastes like a exquisite aged rum, and there's a little bit of a peppery note, but that's pretty much it. And as far as from harsh to smooth, I gave it a medium. I did wait like 7 minutes and it's still a medium, so quite impressed. And then as far as the whiskey exchange flavor camps, I gave this a fruity and spicy because it is a little bit on the sweeter side. It has that light peppery back finish, which is quite impressive. Moment of truth. Is this treasure chest approved? I have to say no, it's not treasure chest approved. I think I like more sweeter rums than this one personally, and right now I have a really good collection in there, and I feel like if I have to take out any of the rums in there, it would have to be one of the rums from Trinidad as far as the juice, and then I don't know, to me, this is delicious. I'm happy I got my hands on this. I was hoping for a little bit more of the ex-Zinfandel to pull through, but again, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I definitely want to get the one that we talked about. Not only did I try it already at the Miami Rum Congress, we talked about it during Rum News. I definitely want to get that one because that one had a very heavy Zinfandel finish, which I quite enjoyed. Now, I don't see any notes in here. And then just quick, I'm gonna take out the dried fruit just to make sure that that's what I'm nosing in the glass. And for nosing purposes, I am gonna stick with the Glencairn because I feel like in the neat glass it's too muted, it's too aerated, there's not a lot of notes, and when you're first learning, this is more concentrated. Oh, the coloring. Look at this color. Gorgeous, huh? Sorry for my sticky fingers there, but I swear to God, it kind of smells like a generic soda. Oh, now I'm getting tobacco notes. Oh crap. I might have to revisit this one as it's opening up, because obviously as I let it sit in there, it's opening up. Yeah, definitely dried fruit. I ran out of the little sticky things, so I think I need to go buy some more. And then I'm gonna bring out tobacco real quick. I don't know, it doesn't smell like tobacco. It smells more like the smokiness of a nice cigar is what I'm getting. I don't know, like a medium cigar, I would say. Wow, that's delicious. Gonna take another sip. Yeah, that peppery, oh, I love. These are the rums that I'm falling in love with, where they're naturally peppery. And there's some rums that don't need to be this aged to be this peppery. If you're a fan of these types of naturally spicy or peppery rums, highly suggest Privateer. They're out of Ipswich, Massachusetts. They have a ton of very peppery and very hot rums, overproof rums that are superb. So yeah, very, very enjoyable. Highly recommend subscribing. If you're looking at my t-shirt, we are heading to May the 4th this year, and we do have our outfits planned. So if you are a fan of Star Wars too, definitely check out our video that's gonna be uploaded in the upcoming month, because we are heading to Disney for that special day. I'm going all out this year, let's be honest. I'm going pretty crazy, and I know it's gonna be very hot, but I have a whole outfit picked. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you do so I can welcome you on board as a crew member. And I look forward to the next round. Cheers. Hey, do you like rare bottles like this one? Well, make sure you check out this video right here of this really rare bottle that I brought back from Spain. Check it out.